friends, I'm Marzi and I'm going to do a book haul today. I'm in the reading nook. And these are just some books that I have purchased this year. I borrow a lot from the library, but some of these are just too exciting, so I had to go purchase them. And this is for all of 2020, so I've purchased a few. Some of them are secondhand as well, but we'll get to that. Okay, so getting started with a massive chunker is Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann. This is humongous. It's 998 pages, and I believe it's about a woman from Ohio, an Ohio mother, and she has a lot to say about her life. Look at the spacing. There's no paragraphs. Oh my god, I'm scared, but very interested, and it's supposed to be quite funny as well. So can't wait to read that. I can because it's intimidating, but I'm excited to read it nonetheless. All right, so the next one, I've got a couple of YA here, and I haven't read any of these yet. So this is Anna K by Jenny Lee. This is based on Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina, the classic, and I can't wait to read this. I think it's like touted as like a mix between Gossip Girl in Upper East Side, New York, Upper East Side of New York, and Anna Karenina. So, you know, all the rich and fabulous people there, and a bit of a love story. The font is very tiny. I feel like I'm getting older because this is like I judge books on the size of their font. Does anyone else do that? I can read fine. I don't need glasses yet, but it's small. And then another YA, which I've just picked up, is Stars Like Us by Frances Chapman. This is about a band and a 16-year-old girl who has a girlfriend but has a crush on one of her bandmates, and she writes a song about him, and then the band make it big because of the song, and she has to, you know, figure out her feelings and choose, and I'm sure there's a lot of fun escapades and adventure along the way. I can't wait to read that. I love books about bands. Another book I read earlier this year, February I think, or January, I don't know, sometime this year, was The Brightsiders. I can't remember who it's by, but that wasn't too bad. It was amazing, but it was a fun book to read, and that was about a band as well, coming to terms with fame and like the fickleness of fame. So excited for this one. Another one that's recently come out, I believe in June or July, is Kevin Kwan's Sex and Vanity. Kevin Kwan wrote the Crazy Rich Asians trilogy that I love, so I'm definitely going to pick up his new one, new release. And this is kind of based, or no, a daring homage to A Room with a View, which I haven't read, so that doesn't really indicate anything to me, but I think it's, you know, a modern day like a bit of travel and high society and the rich and fabulous again. I feel the theme, falling in love in Rome and New York, in Italy, Capri. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to read this. Oh, it's large font. Exciting. Okay, I'm still saying excited. And then another one that I've picked up pretty recently is The Hunted by Gabriel Bergmoser, and this is an Australian author. Mystery, horror, thriller. Oh, and it's set in the Australian outback, Australian Badlands. So a suspense thriller. Ooh, and it has the adrenaline rush of a Jack Reacher novel, which I haven't read any, and the creeping menace of Wake and Fright, which I have read. Australian classic, really scary, just like and creepy and menacing. Excellent description, and the movie's amazing as well. So it kind of got me there. I can't wait to read that. Fabulous. A bit of a change of pace now. So I went to a comic book store locally, and I picked up two comics by a local comic artist, and it's by George Rex, or George Rex Comics, and one's tidbits and one's behind the scenes. So I don't usually read comics, and I don't pick them up that often, but I am excited about these. Oh, shut up, stop saying excited. But the illustrations kind of got me. So I believe it's a girl, yeah. And so one's George Rex tidbits, George Rex, and then George Rex Comics, and then that's all the, oh, can you see that, all the info there for her website and her socials. Oh, and it's $6 Australian dollars. But I want to support local artists. This looks good. It's got food. I love illustrations of food. It looks good. This looks really cute, so I can't wait to read that one. And then I don't know what they're about. And then and then behind the scenes, actually, this is, I think, her process of coming up with how she creates a comic book, which I'm super excited about, because I don't know much about it. And look at that, it looks amazing. It looks fabulous. So I'm going to check out those ones. A bit of a change in pace for me. I do read manga, but I haven't read some for a while. Okay, and then picked up some new releases, non-fiction this year. I don't read a ton of non-fiction, but sometimes there's stuff that grabs me. So the first one is Invisible Women by Carolyn Criado Perez. Sorry if that's not how you say it. And this is all about data bias in favor of men. So it's kind of affects. It doesn't take into account a lot of women and things that affect them differently than they do for men. However, treatments and medical things and way things are built and research and development is biased towards women in favor of men. So really interested in reading this. And then another non-fiction that I picked up is See What You Made Me Do by Jess Hill, and I believe she's an Australian writer. And this is an Australian book, so it won the Stella Prize for this year, and that's an Australian Book Award. And this is a non-fiction about domestic abuse and the justice system and society, and questioning the system and how it's can do a lot more than what it does now. But I haven't read it, so I can't talk too much to it, but very, very interested in this one and how we can change our ways and on how to address domestic abuse. And then my last non-fiction? No, I have some more. Oh my god. Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. I have wanted to read this for quite a while. So I think Mickey addresses so feminism doesn't always, or mainstream feminism doesn't always address, it's very often targeted towards white women only. So I think this will highlight those parts, women who are left out of mainstream feminism, or I don't really know. I'm going to find out. So, and I've seen a lot of great reviews on YouTube and Bookstagram. So I can't wait to read it. And then a bit of an odd one here, but I bought a book on Kickstarter, or I pledged towards a book on Kickstarter, and it finished in July, and I will be getting in November, I believe. Hopefully, we'll see. It raised enough money, and it's to do with theosophy, I believe. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was she knew all about it. I should have known. she's very spiritual and extremely intelligent. But she told me there's a Theosophy Society. So Theosophy is oh god, I don't even know. I'm just learning. But Theosophy is this Theosophical Society. I've got a brochure. It's a worldwide organization founded in 1875 with the aim of fostering the spiritual evolution of humanity through the promotion of universal brotherhood, the study of comparative religion, philosophy, and science, and the investigation of unexplained phenomena and the powers latent in the human being. So, there are, under the umbrella of the Theosophical Society, say that fast 3 times, there is branches all across the world. And where I was, my friend told me, oh, there's a bookstore and library of and branch of the Theosophical Society locally. And I was like, oh, I had no idea. I didn't really know what it was, to be honest. And she was telling me about it, so I went there and bought some secondhand books there. So kind of key texts on theosophy. And so one, The Voice of Silence by Helena Blavatsky. So it's not really light reading. I'm a bit nervous about it. The Chakras, and the lady there helped me. Her name was Vicky. She was very, very knowledgeable and informative. So she helped me a lot in choosing what I wanted. And then The Chakras by C.W. Leadbeater. So you can tell these are secondhand, but it's just a bit interesting. You know, I'm not a religious person, but just definitely interested in learning more about other people's beliefs and philosophies. It sounds interesting. And then this chunker, The Key to Theosophy, and this is also by Helena Blavatsky, and she created it, I think. She's Russian, Madame Blavatsky, occultist and co-founder of the Theosophical Society. Okay, so I've got those ones. And I got a bookmark as well, so that was great. And a few more non-fiction now, pretty new ones I've picked up fairly recently. Utopia Avenue by David Mitchell. I've not read anything by him, but I think he wrote Cloud Atlas. That's a movie now too, but I haven't read it. But this cover, oh my god, psychedelic dude. And it is about, this is a genre of book that I really like, or books about this anyway, music scene in 1967 in London. And it's about a band. and about the Summer of Love, so 1969. So I love books set in the 60s. So I can't wait to read that. It's gonna be awesome. And then Rodham by Curtis Sittenfeld. Hillary Clinton's pretty cool. So, but this is fictional, but it's kind of about if Hillary didn't meet Bill Clinton. Yeah, if Hillary Rodham had turned down Bill Clinton. So I think it's a different perspective on history, reimagining on history. So very interested to read that, and I love Curtis Sittenfeld, so I can't wait to read this one. And then finally, the last book, and I picked this up last weekend. 2 weekends ago, is The Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. I want to read The Mothers by her as well, but this one sounds super interesting too. So this is about two identical twins, inseparable as children, ultimately choose to live in 2 very different worlds, one black and one white. Oh, and it goes from the deep American South to California from the 1950s to the 1990s. So we know how I like a generational family saga. Woo! So, and this has also been getting, rave reviews on BookTube and Bookstagram. So I can't wait to read this. Oh, cool! And it's got a blurb by Candace Carty-Williams, who I read Queenie recently for the Reading Rush, I think, and that was great. And then Bernadine Evaristo, and she wrote Girl, Woman, Other, I think, as well. And I haven't read that yet, but I borrowed it from the library and I'm waiting for it to come in, but I think it's very popular. So that's all the books. That's all the books I bought this year. But one other thing that isn't book related but kind of fun is I just got this mail today. I ordered something online and they made their own envelope. My address is on the other side, but we won't go there. But I ordered a retro, oh, how do I open this? A retro apron from the 60s, because I really like vintage and retro things. And you can tell from the chair, and my friend actually crocheted these for me, and then I bought this chair on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but I do like the Marketplace because you can, you know, reuse and recycle things, and this chair is very comfortable and it reclines as well. So this is the apron I got. Ooh, and I haven't opened it yet, so here you go. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's a little pocket, and then I think you can reverse it. Yay! Oh, that's so cute. Look at the flowers. It's a really cute print. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm going to wear that in the kitchen because I love to cook as well. Just for me, it's cute and fun. So yeah, that's my book haul and apron haul for today. I hope you have an excellent day, and thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.